Thank you, AHEPA. I'm truly honored. But I had help. And first I'd like to say thanks to my mom. My mom is 78 years old. She owns a restaurant in Cincinnati, Ohio. She works 60 to 70 hours a week still. She just doesn't want to stop. When I told her I was being inducted, I said, Mom, I need you to come down. No, you go have a good time. That's what she told me. Yeah. She used to love telling me stories. I remember one story in particular, 1945. The Germans raided the village, and they were pissed off, so one of their troops got killed, and they wanted revenge. So once they found out, her and her sisters were running into the woods. The Germans were just shooting everywhere. She ended up getting shot in the arm, but they made it. Yeah, they got out. And then she told me of another story in 1956 when they left Thessaloniki on the boat to come to America. It took them 7 days to get to America on the boat. They fed them ham or something that looked like ham for the next 7 days. It took her 20 years to even attempt to eat a piece of ham after all that time. Yes. Thank you, Mom. I love you. My father, unfortunately, passed at a young age, but he worked his butt for me. I was the first Greek to get into one of the most prestigious boys' Catholic high schools in Chicago. I was the first Greek in. And by going there, I opened the door for a lot of the other Greeks afterwards that got to go there. My high school coach, Bob Osika, some of you might know that name. He's been an NBA assistant coach for the last 20 years with the Portland Trail Blazers, the Indiana Pacers, the Bulls, and lately with the Clippers. So Bob, thank you. My friends at St. Demetrius. You know, Chicago's been getting a lot of bad rap, with all the violence. And if you know Chicago, there's a lot of neighborhoods. And you didn't wander too far from your neighborhood. But when I was growing up at River Park, what a beautiful place to grow up. We had no adults. We would do everything by ourselves. We'd organize our baseball games, our football games, our hockey games. And then one day in 1970, one of the kids goes, hey, Vidas, there's a Greek church over there, and they're having tryouts for the basketball team. I said, what? So I found out where it was, and I showed up one day. And boy, I kicked some butt that day. They couldn't believe I was Greek, because none of them ever saw me. They kept asking, are you sure you're Greek? I go, my parents don't even speak English, who else you want? So, under the leadership of legendary coach Steve Pappas, he made me who I was. And that's the reason why I'm standing here today. He pushed me. And after going 3 hours with Bob Osika at Gordon Tech, and then 3 hours at night with Steve Pappas, I was ready to fly. And it worked out great. I went to Upper University. They gave me a full ride. It was the only school that gave me a full ride. So I took it. My problem was I was a great jumper, great shooter, but I could not dribble. That killed me. I even had an offer to go to the Pistons for a tryout, but that was later on. So in 1979, I get a phone call at 3 o'clock in the morning, and I'm laying in my bed with my hand in my head saying, hello? My mom goes, Kirk, you gotta go get the phone first. So, I want to thank all the people at Panathinaikos for having the faith and confidence in signing me. Kostas Politis, my coach, Yorgos Vasilakopoulos, who I think now is the head of FIBA there, Michael Kiritsis, all my teammates at Panathinaikos, and all those beautiful people there in Greece who made my 10 years experience there one of the most fascinating and fun 10 years a young man could have. I'd also like to thank my beautiful children, Nicholas, George, and Kira, for providing me with all the happiness that a father could have. And last but not least, I'd also like to say a big I love you, honey, to my wonderful wife, Emily, who's been battling breast cancer for the last 4 years, but hasn't said nothing about it, keeps plugging away, a sports mom, a coach's wife, and and has put up with my crap for the last 25 years. Thank you, baby. So what's this all mean? What's this all about? One word: sacrifice. That's right, sacrifice. In 2006, my dear friend and coach, Steve Pappas, was diagnosed with non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. We were frantic to find a bone marrow match. We ended up with 5,000 DNA samples. We were too late. We couldn't do it. He passed away. We kept his spirit alive. We created the AHEPA Marrow National Basketball Tournament in 2007. Under the guidance and leadership of Dr. John Venetos, we have now 20,000 DNA samples. We have saved 7 lives with 7 matches. And last year's tournament in Chicago, we had 80 teams. 80. Yes. A big thanks to Phil Vidas, because Phil's been fantastic. 93 years old. Oh, he's still plugging away. He had 50 at his tournament. Yeah. So, it's not about winning or losing. It's about life. I have some of my buddies here I haven't seen in 30, 40 years. And basketball has kept us together. Even though I haven't seen them, it's like we never left. What a great feeling. Yeah. So, again, I am just so grateful to be here. I am proud to have represented our Greek American community with all the integrity and honor in Greece. This award here is the icing on cake and the candle on top. Thank you very much.